Joining us now in studio is Mr. David Massey. David's the CEO of a company called Solar Integrated Roofing Corporation. Their stock symbol's SIRC. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks so much. Happy to be here.
Well, tell us again what the company does.
We're a residential roofing and solar company.
Now, basically, you're headquartered in Southern California. Obviously, we have a couple of things that work to your advantage. There's a lot of sun in Southern California.
Oh, yeah, great
and
weather.
There's a lot of homes that you can put solar panels on. But you do something a little bit different. You integrate roofing as well as the solar. Tell us about that.
You know, the neat thing about us is we'll come out and meet with you. Our original customer is usually a roofing customer. So we go out and do an inspection of the roof, identify their roofing needs. We always get a copy of their electric bill. Because we like to do a solar system at the same time. We like to take the electric bill cost, convert that into a loan for a solar system, exchange those payments, and we give them the roof for free. And that way, you know, it's easy on the homeowners, so they don't have to come out $10,000, $15,000 to purchase a new roof.
Well, that's got to be a pretty easy sales pitch. They're coming into you because they need a new roof.
Correct.
You show them how adding solar to the project can actually make the roof free. And then once the loan is paid off for the solar system, the electricity becomes free.
Exactly, forever, basically. I mean, there's a 25-year warranty, but the solar system would last, 30, 35 years for sure.
Now, as I mentioned, of course, you are headquartered in Southern California where there's a lot of sun, there's a lot of populations, a lot of potential customers. You're heavy into an acquisition mode. Tell us about that.
We're moving into the Inland Empire. We're going to acquire a company called Jury Roofing and Solar.
And what's unique about this company?
It's been around since the early 40s. The original owner, Mr. Jury, opened it up in the early 40s. It was passed on to his son and his wife. And then I recently purchased it, and now we're going to acquire it now. But it's the nice thing about it, it's in a great area. The Inland Empire is a great area to work in as far as the roofing and solar side goes.
Well, you're absolutely right, because of course there's a lot of older homes there that probably are in that part of their home's age where they need a new roof. And so this same sales presentation where you come in and say, well, we're going to make the roof free. We're going to add solar. Your electricity 5, 6, 7 years down the line is going to become free. I mean, again, it just opens that entire market up to you, doesn't it?
Exactly, and the electric bills up there are a little bit higher because it's a little warmer up there. So in the summer times, they get pretty sizable electric bills.
Now, we had a conversation before we went on the air, David, where you had said to me that the cost of acquiring a customer in your industry is about $500.
That's correct. That's the standard lead cost for a customer.
And this acquisition that you're in the process of making has with it a bank of customers that are worth what?
There's about a current list of customers, about 3,500 customers. We get through the archives, there could be even more than that. Give me an idea.
And so basically you're talking, well over $1 million in potential customer acquisition as well as the company's acquisition.
Exactly, that's correct.
Now, it's become a crowded space. Solar has. I mean, you're seeing things on television all the time. Of course, you've got a television commercial that we air on this program, and you're hearing radio ads all the time. What does Solar Integrated Roofing Corporation, what do you do to make you stand out from your competition?
Again, it goes back to the roofing side. I mean, it makes a great sense when you put a roof on to add the added feature of solar. So our basic clients is our roofing clients. That then we show them the solar and the benefits of doing solar at the same time.
Well, let's talk about that for a second. I mean, primarily all of my adult life I've been involved in the marketing business, and if you're involved in the marketing business, it's all about sales.
Sure.
So when you're making a presentation to a customer who primarily contacted you for a roofing contract, and you're able to show them how they can add solar to the program, the roofing portion almost becomes free, if not exclusively free. What percentage of people are saying, yeah, let's do that, versus, nah, I just want the roof?
It's a very high percentage of people. For round numbers, I'd say between 50 and 70%.
Okay.
That we can take a regular roofing client and turn them into a roofing and solar client. And mind you, we still have just solar-only clients, and we do have a few just roofing clients.
Now, in Southern California, with the kinds of homes that they have in that area, what's a typical roofing-only contract usually cost?
The average price is between $10,000 and $15,000, depends on the house. Unless you get to the high-end areas and and they can be
more,
up
sure.
to $30,000-$40,000.
So these roofing contracts that normally run $10,000 to $15,000, when you add solar to it, what does that add to that contract price?
About, it triples it. It
Triples
goes from 10 to 15 to 30 to 45.
Okay, so they're looking at a $30,000 to $45,000 contract. You can amortize that over usually what, 5 to 7 years, 10 years?
12 years typically.
12 years, okay. So you probably know where I'm driving at. The cost of the loan for that 12-year loan to put the solar and roofing system in, is that usually equal to, less than, or more than what they're currently paying for electricity?
It's pretty much about the same.
About the same.
Our goal is oftentimes to find a system that is less, and so they're actually saving money monthly, and we capture their cost of electricity so it doesn't go up. Because people are putting solar on because they know the cost of electricity is going up in Southern California. So it's typically a little bit less.
So the sales pitch becomes even easier to close because you're basically saying you're going to save money starting with month number 1. After 12 years, your electricity becomes free. You're going to save even more money. Your property is worth more because you have the solar system on. I mean, this is a no-brainer.
I like to bring you out to sales calls with me. It sounds like you got it down pat.
Once again, the company is Solar Integrated Roofing Corporation, SIRC is their stock symbol. You've got the perfect business model, David. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.